Hi, I'm Mike Scanlon of the James Brinkley Company, and we want to show you our guillotine roll splitters in operation and tell you something about how they work. James Brinkley has built guillotines for over 30 years, and we have hundreds of these units in service. They range in size from small units, 40 inches wide, to units 12 feet wide. We also offer a wide assortment of accessories like through conveyors, roll lifts, and tilt tables. Brinkley guillotines are widely copied, but Brinkley offers you the benefit of years of experience that make our units stronger, more easily maintained, and more economical than others. Each guillotine comes complete with its own hydraulic power unit and is assembled and tested in our Seattle facilities. Now, let's look at a typical guillotine and its components in operation. Typical roll splitter system starts with loading the roll. The hydraulically operated roll lift, shown here, is powered from the roll splitter hydraulic unit. It lifts the roll onto the through conveyor. The roll rolls down the ramp and is stopped by the air-actuated adjustable roll stop. A fixed stop is also available. The roll is then positioned under the knife using the through conveyor. Rolls should be centered in the guillotine to avoid unbalanced forces which stress the frame and wear the unit. The knife guard in the foreground protects the edge of the knife from contact but rises out of the way during cutting. A new style knife guard of simpler, more rugged construction is presently used, but the principle is the same. As you can see, the knife cuts downward slowly, but retracts at about twice cutting speed. Knife speed can be increased by increasing pump size and horsepower. A standard up-down cutting cycle time would be 1 to 2 minutes for our standard power units. The guillotine through conveyor runs to reposition the split roll for further cutting. This is useful for small pulpers or feeding other conveyors. The roll can be split up as much as desired. Knife travel downward is stopped by adjustable physical stops. The knife cuts close to, but not into the belt. The adjustable stops limit the crosshead or knife carrier travel. They are adjustable to allow the knife to wear and be resharpened. Brinkley has made through conveyors where the knife cuts through into a plastic dead plate. 2 separate conveyors, an in-feed and out-feed, are used. It is essential that while handling rolls or moving cut rolls on the conveyor, that the crosshead and knife be retracted out of the way. The knife and crosshead are not designed to act as a roll stop or to hold back cut paper. Running rolls into the crosshead may bend it or break the knife. The guillotine knife is raised and lowered with a hydraulic valve lever. This manual control is used because we believe that it is safer than automatic control. To run the guillotine, the operator must hold in a push button that starts the hydraulic power unit and raise and lower the knife with the other hand, using both hands for safety. The roll splitter is constructed of structural steel, which is sandblasted, primed, and finish coated. The 2 hydraulic cylinders provide over 1,500 pounds of force per inch of knife width to push the knife through the roll. We use Parker cylinders as standard, but will use your mill standard hydraulic cylinders and components. This is the push button control station. It has an emergency stop push button, a button to operate the hydraulic power unit, and conveyor forward and reverse push buttons. This is the control valve to raise and lower the air-operated adjustable roll stop. These are the lever-operated hydraulic valves. The left operates the roll lift, the other the guillotine. They are spring-centered to neutral. This pilot-operated check valve keeps the crosshead and knife from dropping if hydraulic pressure is off or lost. The air cylinders raise and lower the adjustable roll stops. The adjustable stop is used to center different size rolls under the knife. A fixed stop is also available. As you can see, the guillotine knife is very sharp. Knives are shipped with the edge guarded and should not be handled without an edge guard in place. Knives are through hardened and can be resharpened. The brass wear plates and angles guide the crosshead and must be replaced when worn. The knives are held by high-strength studs and nuts. Brinkley has a standard knife change procedure in the manual. Knives come in standard lengths and replacement knives are in stock. The conveyor has pull cord stop switches and guardrails to ensure safe handling of rolls. The conveyor uses a heavy 3-ply bareback belt which travels on a steel plate slider deck. Crown face steel pulleys mounted in roller bearings guide the belt. A shaft-mounted gear reducer drives a rubber-lagged pulley to produce a typical belt speed of 20 feet per minute. A screw-type take-up tensions the belt, and a training idler keeps the belt in track. This cylinder operates the roll lift. The lift itself has a rubber edge guard to keep operators' feet clear. The hydraulic power unit operates the roll splitter and roll lift. A standard foot-mounted 1750 RPM motor drives the hydraulic pump, which is mounted on a C-face motor adapter. A relief valve, set for 3000 psi, mounts on the pump discharge. The pressure gauge shows system pressure. The 30-gallon hydraulic reservoir supports the pump and motor. The reservoir has a level gauge, vent, and suction filter. So this is the Brinkley guillotine roll splitter and how it works. Information on the parts and components you have seen is available in our specification and manuals, and we are happy to answer any questions about operation or maintenance. If you are thinking about buying a new guillotine, you can talk with one of our engineers about a unit that matches your needs. Just call or write to James Brinkley. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.